family? I'm here reviewing the Harley Benton GS Travel E Mahogany. As you can see, obviously this is the Mahogany version. It's very good looking in person. It's not too yellow. It's very woody, I guess. Just got it in the mail. It came in one piece, as you can see. No damage at all on the body. It looks fantastic, flawless. It had a sticker on the pick guard to protect the pick guard. The fretwork, amazing. There's no jagged edges on the fret. The action is set up very well. I'm guessing these are like super expensive strings because they sound really good and they feel really good. This guitar here, when I bought it, the time of buying it, it's $100. $100 plus shipping. Shipping is $35. So I did buy 2 guitars and a stand, and shipping for all of that was $35. So you can have multiple items and ship them for the same price of $35, which is super cool, and it's good to know. This is the electric version. So as you can see, it's got a little jack in there where you jack it in to the amp, and it doesn't have any controls whatsoever on the body. So you just have to plug it in and, you know, now control it from the soundboard or your amp or whatever you're coming out of. First impressions is it looks really good, it feels really good, and it sounds awesome. It also came with this bag, guitar cable. The bag's not super padded, but it works, and it's very good looking too. It's like a little khaki, I guess, color, right? I want to say before we continue with this review that I previously owned the Taylor GS Mini, and the Taylor GS Mini, when it came out, cost me with a gig bag around $1,000 with tax. I think it was pretty close to $1,000 with tax. I bought it brand new when they barely came out, so I paid full price for that guitar. This guitar is $100, like I said, and compared to that guitar, it pretty much feels the same, although I will say the action is better on this guitar than on that guitar. It does have the bow in the back like that guitar did. I don't know if you can see that, but it bows outwardly like that in the back. It's just as loud as the GS Mini. It's a very loud guitar for being so small. The GS Mini that I had was just that normal, you know, the normal wood one. I didn't have the mahogany one. The only difference that I see is that the Taylor GS Mini has knobs here where you can control the volume, the bass, and the treble, and this doesn't have that, which is sad. You lose a few of the controls, but at the same time, that cost me $1,000 and this cost me $100. That's like 10% of the price. And just, you know, just to lose that, like, I'm okay with that. I also kind of like the headstock here better. It's not completely round, like a cool shape to me. I like that it's also kind of like the super dark, almost black brown, and I like that the tuners are also black. Everything else is about the same as the GS Mini, and it plays really good. I think that if you are looking for a guitar that is like the GS Mini, I actually took my GS Mini across America and it got completely destroyed. It's got holes in it, the neck is warped, and it's just all around ruined. And so that's why I wanted to buy another guitar, and this guitar being modeled after that guitar, obviously, I just, you know, was like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try for $100. It sounds great. So let's get to the sound. that's like full volume right here. Really loud. So it does have a really nice tone, a nice warm tone. I think it comes from the Mahogany. The GS Mini didn't have that sort of a nice tone. It had more of a treble-y tone. This has a warmer, more round tone. I say this is more like folky sounding. Sounds more like a folk instrument. Whereas the GS Mini, the one that I had, that wasn't Mahogany, sounded pretty regular, like, you know, like a high treble sound. I think that here you can hear the lower notes are very clear. So I kind of really like this. I would say that I like this sound better than the old GS Mini that I had. I don't know how long this will hold up, seeing as how the GS Mini didn't hold up. Not even, I think it held up maybe 7-8 months as I was traveling with it. I traveled for 6 months with it, and then it still lasted maybe a couple months after that. So we'll see how long this one lasts. But $100, $100 you get this super tiny guitar. You throw it in the bag it comes with, the GS Mini bag. It's funny because the GS Mini bag looked exactly like this, except for it had way more padding than this one does. And so that's kind of, it was the same color, the same design, the same pockets. And so it's got a backpack straps on the back. Not very padded either, but good enough. And I think that's, if you want a travel guitar, you want to just throw something in the car that doesn't take up a lot of space, that you're not gonna really care about, but you want to sound great, you want to impress your friends, you want to lead some worship at a church, you want to travel, play at the beach, I'd suggest this guitar. Let's plug it in. This is the guitar through an amp. That's what it sounds like through the amp. This without the amp. I'm playing a little bit more dynamics in my hand just to get the same kind of level of volume here. So it is fairly loud. You won't miss a bigger instrument. You won't miss having a bigger bodied guitar when you're playing in a group. I'm playing with a very thin pick, and it still sounds very loud. So yeah, I would say I 100% recommend this. I'll do an update video maybe 6 months from now, see how much it's held up. And yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions about this guitar, let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer any questions you might have about it. But I do 100% recommend this guitar. $100 with shipping, that's $35. So $135 if you would just get this guitar from TolmanGuitarUSA.com, and I'll put the link down below. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you here back again at this channel.